Wow. So that wasn't a good thing for the meter. I just paid attention to it. It wasn't going up and down. Pause. No Diddy. You know, it's because it was choosing something else. I got new headphones now. You know what I mean? Nova Octus something Pro something. Right. It's cool though because like I could listen to the audio on the computer and then like I could like, you know, it connects to your phone and you can answer phone calls, but you got to pull the mic out. You know what I mean? Here we go. Yeah, you got to pull it. Hello? Got to pull the mic out and then you could talk like this. You know what I mean? Right. Otherwise, if you have it retracted, they can't really hear you like that. Uh, but it's decent, man. You know what I mean? Like, unless I'm playing PUBG and I die, I could just chill out, relax, be on my phone listening to YouTube or TikTok or whatever, which is getting banned by the way, which sucks. But yeah, man. This is hopefully this video gets posted, man, because I've created a lot of videos in the past. None of them made it to the interwebs. Just not like I got a headache in my head, man. I feel like in the back of my head, like I woke up with a headache. Today was supposed to be a good day. Honestly, I woke up today. It was supposed to be a really good day today. Kind of. I mean, I guess maybe this whole thing I just did yesterday is stressing me the hell out. All right. What am I talking about? Y'all seen it? Y'all can. I'm too big. Damn, I'm big, man. I gotta go to the gym. Get the chest down. You know what I mean? Up. Get the chest up. You know what I mean? Okay. So I forgot some stuff. I could show you right here. I don't. Hold on. Switch over. Here we go. Okay. So Exhibit A. I couldn't tell if that sound came from my TV or if it came from my headset. What's hold on? Control. It was right there too. I could have just did that. Okay, playback. Yeah, okay, yeah. Capture. Oh, no. Come on now. That's the default. Oh, what did I mess something up here with OBS? Oh, you good? You're good. Yeah, because I manually selected versus the default. Sheesh. Okay. Man, so yeah, so like I have a 5800X 3D, and I still have the 5900X. I did upgrade. I had a 3900X before, and I went and I got the 5900X, which I had for ever since I got it when it came out. Whenever I could have gotten my hands on it, because the CPUs are being snatched up. Okay, so yeah, man, I got a 5800X 3D, and the reason why I did this, and I did not want to do this, is because I was having issues with PUBG. Okay, I was having issues with PUBG. All right, here we go. There's a screenshot for you right here. As you can see, you see what that number says right there? Do you see the number? Or you guys zoom in more? Look at that number. Do you see the number? Do you see the number? Do you see it? Do you see what's next to it? Do you see what's next to it? Let me switch back. All right, so here it is. This is the Ryzen 9. This is the 5900X. All right, let's see. There you go, 5900X. Horrible. It was dropping down to this. And so I'm like, this is unacceptable. And so while this is dropping down to 52 frames per second, 52 frames per second, the boys with the Intel 9900K 9900K, the i9 9900K were maintaining over 100 frames per second. No! Unacceptable. Now, I messed up a little bit. I've done whatever I could with this thing, honestly. I've reinstalled the operating system. I reset the BIOS. Right? The memory is 3600. Can we get back to the computer, please? Thank you, David. The memory, okay, 1800 times that by 2, you get 36, right? You get 36. Okay? Look at that. I even upgraded my memory. This one game is costing me money. It's costing me money. And it's not the CPU fault. It's not. It's really not. Okay? There it is. Hold on. If I'm really touching these things, let me just put on some gloves real quick. You know what I mean? All right? It's not this game is costing me money. I love this game so much. These gloves look like something's wrong with it. What the hell? This game is costing me money. Left and right is costing me money. Okay? Let's get me back up in full screen. Look at this. This is the Vengeance Pro. Okay? I had these. I thought they looked cool. I put them in my system. I didn't like them afterwards, but I couldn't really take them back to Best Buy. I don't want Best Buy to like ban me or something for returning stuff too often or something like that. You know what I mean? But they got these lines in them. I don't know if the camera's gonna focus on that. Yeah, so it got lines in them. I don't like lines. I like it to be smooth. I opened it up and I knew immediately I'm not gonna like these. And I saw them on video and I thought they looked good, but the camera's kind of far away, I guess. So, but they had the lines in them. I'm like, that looks trash. I don't like that. I don't really like the lines. This is why I had the G Skills, but I gave the G Skills to my friend because it helped her build a computer with my previous 1080 Ti. Made that beautiful card, rest in peace. But I needed more performance, so I upgraded. I'll get into that in a second. All right. So I gave her that. She got a 5800X with my RAM, 32 gigs of G Skill. Beautiful, beautiful looking RAM. The most gorgeous RAM on the market, in my opinion. Right? My opinion, because it's my opinion. I like them. I don't like these. You know, but these are 3600 kits. All right. They're 30. How close can I get in this? They're 3600 kits. Cast latency 18, 22, 22, 42. Okay. Cast latency is a little bit up there, but whatever. Okay. But now I have these G Skills in here. And their cast latency 14, 14, 14, 34. Okay? So these are 32 gigs. I bought another 32 gigs of cast latency 14 RAM, $200. Hella expensive compared to what I have here. These, ladies and gentlemen, are the Dominator Platinums, Titaniums. Right, the dominant. These are so beautiful. This is such a beautiful RAM. I saw this RAM, like I gotta have it. I gotta have it. And you're probably figured it out right now that Fabian. These look like GDDR5 RAM. DDR5 RAM, and they are DDR5 RAM. They don't work with AM4. AM4 is only DDR4. What are you gonna do with this? Come on now. Follow me now. Follow me. All right. This is the 14900. I know what I bought. I don't know why I'm looking at it. It's I got the 14900K. I didn't want this CPU. I did not want this. Okay? I wanted to wait until the end of the year to grab a new CPU. I wanted the 15900K or the Core Ultra 2 Duo thing, whatever they want to call it. I don't know, right? But now that I have this, and it's not even installed in here, obviously, because you've seen the CPU-Z. I still got the AM4 platform in there. I want to run some, not benchmarks really, but just like some video captures of a couple of games and see how they're performing and see the difference. I know, and the only reason why I got this is because of PUBG. You know, dropping down to 52 frames is unacceptable to me. This has happened to me before when I bought the 1700X. When the AM4 platform first came out with the X370 and the 1700X, 1800X processors, right? 8 cores, the first 8 cores. The same thing was happening to me. I was dropping out into the 50s and 60s, while my boys on their 9900K, which I had before, and I upgraded from that. I shouldn't have done that, honestly. I just wanted to. Oh, I don't even know what it was, man. I think I had an 8700K. No, I upgraded to 8700K from this. I don't remember what I had before, but you know, it just wasn't performing very well. They had their 9900Ks or whatever, and I had the 1700X, and it was bad, and so I had to upgrade. I don't remember if it was 9900K or 8700K, or I don't know. I think at that point in time they had 4 cores. I think they had the 7700K, and then I don't remember what I had. I think I had an AMD FX processor or something like that. No. I had the 4790K also, I think. Honestly, I don't freaking remember. It's been so long. I'm getting older. My memory's shot, honestly. But all I know is I had AMD, they had Intel, and the Intel was kicking AMD's ass, and I had more cores. But IPC wasn't so great. Either way, that PUBG just wasn't optimized. It's not the CPU's fault. I'm having fun with all the other games. It's PUBG. And I love my PUBG. All right? I do. I love my PUBG. All right, so right now I have the 5800X3D. And this is what caused this process. This is the processor right here. 5800X3D. Beautiful. This CPU is like crazy in power consumption. Only 7880 watts. Crazy in the power consumption department. Lord have mercy, I'm gonna have a problem with this because I got a UPS designed for 900 watts. I think I have my TV hooked up to this too. I might have to reconfigure this. My router obviously is plugged into the UPS. That's going to stay there, obviously. It doesn't pull too much power. But I'm going to have to reconfigure some stuff around because with my setup, and I'm going to show you what I have now in terms of the graphics card because I had something else before. I shouldn't have changed it. I had an AMD 6900 XT. And honest to God, I shouldn't have changed it, but now I have a 3080 Ti. And you could have seen that. You saw that. You saw that. You saw it right there. You saw it right there. You saw it right there. Right? 3080 Ti. Right? I had a 6900 XT, and I went and I swapped it out. And I knew better. I didn't have to do that. I don't know what came over me to swap out my 6900 XT for the 3080 Ti because I think that the 6900 XT would be better. I think personally, in terms of rasterization, right? But of course, Nvidia have all these other features, and something came over me. I got pissed. I was very upset at that because now I'm playing the game, I'm shooting people, and my frames are dropping, and I'm shooting them, they're shooting me, and my frames are dropping, and that doesn't help me in any way whatsoever. Okay, see if I can pull up a gameplay or something. So I didn't like that at all. You know, which one was this? Oh, do I have a frame count? I do. It depends, man. Like I've done so many things to try and get this thing to. Why is the audio playing from the TV? I didn't have it set that way. Whatever. I'm just gonna mute this. Oh, this is me. I'm dead. Yeah, but here it is. Here's a gameplay. This is from the 6900 XT and the 5900X. I don't think this is where it's gonna dip. I don't know who this. This is Empire. Whatever, but you know, I don't think this is where it dips down like crazy. It does dip down. I'm getting like 94, 95 frames, which is honestly I'd like to maintain over 100, at least like 115 frames per second minimum. I would like to get in a game like this. Is a competitive game, you know, so as long as it's smooth. Once it starts dipping down, and I guess this video is really about PUBG, you know, cause I like the game, man. I do like it. But yeah, you see I'm dipping. I'm 80, 76, 72, 73, 7. That's too low. That's far too low. Once you start dipping below that 110 frame per second, you start to feel weird. It's not smooth anymore. It's not smooth anymore. Damn, homie. Yeah. But it's back because I had a 900 XT, which is a really good card. You see, it's pulling like 128 watts, 120 watts. The most this card has ever pulled was like 315. I had the power limit all the way up, 315 watts. This 3080 Ti is pulling as much as 430 watts, so it's significantly more watts. And then I'm adding Intel to it. I must be a damn fool. I'm about to pop circuits in here. I'm really gonna have to like move things around because I feel like I'm gonna pop some circuits, man. I'm gonna pop some circuits. Me putting the 3080 Ti was popping circuits already. Like I can't. I don't think I can use a microwave and play a video game at the same time because the way this apartment is also configured is on this line connects to the bathroom, the outlet right here connects to the bathroom, which then connects into the living room. And I think the fridge is on this line, and there's the outlet right there where we got a toaster there. That's also on this line, and so you're looking at Pop City over here. But I mean, the good thing is it's plugged into a UPS. It's not going to shut off if it's capable. I don't know how the amount of watts this CPU is going to pull is going to be crazy. Like I've even been thinking, like, man, maybe I need 2 UPSs. That's crazy. That's nuts. 2 UPSs. One dedicated for the computer, the rest for everything else. It's like, that's insane. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, man. So here's the 3D Cash, 3D Cash box. And why is the sound seriously going to the TV? That's not what I have it set at. So, you know, this honestly felt like a downgrade to me. Even though it does excel in certain games, like it really does excel very well in certain games, you know. But what? Like it doesn't really help with. Let me go open up Steam. But one of the games got a really big boost, you know. But everybody with their 9900Ks, these old ass 5-year-old CPUs, they're like beating me, man. They're beating the 5900X, but with the 3D Cash. The games that do take advantage of the cache will, you know, obviously beat the 9900K. But it's hard. It's like, dude, this sucks. Why am I still competing? You know, I'm just trying to show these boys that AMD is a viable option. Not anymore. Look what I just did. I just bought Intel. I switched back to the other team. Anyway, so these are the games I play, man. And so with Insurgency Sandstorm, this got a big boost. Big boost. I was dropping down into the 90s with this, with the AMD processor. And now with the 3D chip, from the 5900X to the 5800X 3D, it's like over 150, 250 frames. It's like crazy, right? It's significantly higher, much better. And so it's like, I don't even know, man. But either way, what I should have done, I think, was, and I just got this chip a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, about a month and a half ago. So I can't even like be like, let me return this and like, you know, whatever, upgrade to Intel or whatnot. But it was so hard to decide what to do. I didn't know what to do. Honestly, I had like no idea what to do because I bought new memory and I guess I was a little bit lazy. Like I bought this yesterday, the Intel chip, and I haven't put it in yet. Pause. But you know, I'm gonna get to it obviously. But with that, I bought the memory, I bought the 3D chip, and that was $470. I could have gotten the 7800X 3D. But it's so strange because it's like I did my research, and the reason why I went this route is only for one game. It's literally just for PUBG. Literally just for PUBG. That's it. This game is making me broke. My God. So I'm like doing my research. I did my research. Look at this guy. He apparently has a 3D 1500 3D with a 3070 8 gig. And look at the amount of frames he's getting. I haven't really watched the whole video, but this is impossible for me. Where's this? This is not Wrangle. This is some other map. But look at all the frames he's getting. I don't get that. I do not get these frames. And that's why I'm like, all right, this looks good. Well, I saw another video to this too. I'm like, oh, okay. This look good. Let me go ahead and get the 3D chip. I don't have to take out my motherboard. I gotta buy a new RAM, even though it's a combo, right? It's the same thing. It's the you're taking out the motherboard, you're putting another motherboard. Realistically, that's it. You know, I don't have the Intel bracket, and that's the reason why I had to buy this. Okay, I bought another. This is a different version though. Let me see. Look at this guy. 275 frames, 280, and the other video was pretty consistent with this. The frame rates are pretty high. But not for me. That's not the case, man. But I had to buy this because I don't have the bracket. This is basically the same thing that's in there, but this one's Elite, and it's black, right? So the cooler is black. That one, the cooler is kind of silver, you know. So it's almost basically the same thing. But I bought this back because of the bracket, and I couldn't really find the bracket, and then after. They would have to. Maybe I kind of did, but then who knows if it would work? I have no idea. So I'm like, I'm just gonna buy this anyway. I've had that for 3-4 years in my system. I'm just gonna replace it and probably just sell that. Yeah, but everything is getting sold. I'm getting some of my money back. I'm not gonna completely take a loss because all this stuff cost me like $1,500. Okay, not cheap. Processors $520. That cooler is $180, though I could have gotten a discount on it for $154. I forgot all about it. I was just so upset that I'm doing this over a video. I was at the register, just like, am I really doing this over a video game? One game. Now, there's other options I could have went with. I could have went with cheaper alternative options. I could have probably just went with a 12900K. They had a combo for $400. Motherboard, RAM. Should I return this shit? Should I just return it? I don't want to. I don't want to. I like power, okay? And I'm thinking about getting into streaming. So that 12900K, I think, is a 16 core. This is a 24 core, 32 threads. I'm like, this might be the last CPU, Intel CPU with hyper-threading inside of it. Because that 15900K, Core 2 Ultra, whatever the hell they're calling it, Core 2 Ultra. Core Ultra Core, whatever. Okay, that's not gonna have hyper-threading, so those cores are gonna have to be much faster. So I'm like, let me just get this, and if I do pick this up, the 14th gen, I'm just gonna grab a 16, right? Because I do want a 5090. I gotta see what's going on in terms of, in terms of the performance. But I do like. Let me turn off the AC because it's just turned back on. So I want to make sure that I'm getting all I can out of the GPU, you know. If I'm getting good frames, if I'm getting like 300 frames and I upgrade to the 6900K, I'm gonna get another 30 frames. I'm not gonna care because I only got a 170 hertz monitor. So what's the point? There's no real point to that. But yeah, man, I could have also gotten. They had a bundle for that 12900K, a motherboard, 32 gigs of RAM, of their pickings, right? Their choices, right? And that would have been $400. Okay, they also had a bundle for the 13700K RAM motherboard for $500, dude. Yeah, but this right here, without the CPU cooler, probably about $1,000. You know, the board. Hey, where my motherboard at? Oh, here you are. Yeah. So I have the ROG Strix Gaming Wi-Fi Z790E. This board is actually, I think, open boxed. They had it that day because I was at work, right? But they had it, and I thought I was going to have to work, and apparently it sold out. I was going to buy it. It was $400. Amazon was selling it for $360, so they gotten that discount off of it, the price match it, and I would have used that and got that instead, but they didn't have it. They're like, "Oh, we don't have it no more." Yeah, so they had one for like 250, and then this one was 340. I'm like, let me get the 341. I'm like, stuff might be missing with the other one. It's whatever. It's the same price I was looking at anyway. So I just got this one instead. And it does have a nice feature on it, which I actually forgot about. And that is the ability. Let me take it out the box. I just didn't really care too much, man. I just wanted a nice board, a decent board with a Q code readout, because the cheaper boards under $300, I haven't seen any of them. Oh, I haven't seen any of them with a Q code readout. God, Jesus. So here it is. There she is. She's in the back. Oh, okay, yeah. So it has this this pop out thing right here, right? So you press this button, and you see the PCI slot opens up. I forgot about it, and it has it. I'm like, oh, that's cool. I don't have to try and dig in and like go on the side and like push it down and jiggle it, and he's not coming out, and I gotta like keep jiggling it and pushing it down more and lift it back up and push it back down. Sometimes it's a problem, but I like Asus's boards. I did try Gigabyte one time because I felt like I was being too much of a fanboy, and I just like their BIOS layout. Realistically, is what it is. I like the way the boards look. I'm not too big of a fan of this right here, because I think that's just like purple, and it stays purple. But it's whatever. It's okay. It's fine. I don't really care to mess with it. Mine's is a Hero. This one that's in here is a Hero. This is a Strix. But that code readout is what I wanted, and I like Asus. I like their BIOS. So yeah, this is pretty cool. Is that a is that and how many NVMe? Oh shit! This board is putting holes in my gloves. This has like 4, right? Looks like it. 1. I don't know. This is 1, 2, 3. No, 1, 2, maybe 3 and 4. Yeah. 4 NVMe slots, I think. Either 3 or 4. But there's one right under this right here. This right here. Right. Yeah, it looks like it. I can't really tell. I didn't check anything. I didn't check those details. I just wanted an Asus board with a Q code readout. And maybe some kind of ROG board. God damn, look at this shit. Rip my goddamn gloves up. Got a decent amount of outputs. I need them for show. And but yeah, this is cool. This is cool. It's a cool board. Yeah, because I actually bought this where's that? My motherboard. I actually bought an extra slot. You see that there's already an NVMe drive on there, but that's dead. I killed it trying to put the clips on it, and I just never should have did that. But it's only a 1 terabyte, so I don't really care. It's a inland drive, it's one of them cheaper drives. But yeah, this got 4. I don't, and that would make 5 technically, but I don't think I need that many. I think 4 is sufficient as long as there's good space. Like I have a 4 terabyte now, Samsung. I got another one. I think it's 4, and the rest is like a couple terabytes, 1 terabyte maybe. That's so odd that the sound's coming from the TV, bro. So the Samsung, the Windows drive is actually 1 terabyte. I got a 500 gig, another 500 gig for capturing my games, This one's a 4 terabyte for my games. These are USB drives. This is a 1 terabyte SSD. Okay, so yeah, so I was contemplating actually upgrading them stuff. You know what I mean? Maybe, I don't know. I definitely want to upgrade the capture drive because it's only 500 gigs. Excuse me, and so I wanted to make that possible. I'm not gonna put this back in that plastic. It's so hard to put it in here. Just upgrade that, and yeah, just probably get like a 2 terabyte for the capture drive. All right, unless it's on sale or something. But I heard those drives are going back up in price, so I don't even know. Man, I really could have gone cheaper though. I really could have. I was like, you know what, go big or go home. Why get a 12900K, Fabian? Trying to get a 5090 this year, so that wouldn't be. I don't think that would be too much of a good match, unless I was playing a 4K. But I'm not playing a 4K. I'm playing a 1440p. So, yeah, I guess that's the reason why I went this route. Otherwise, I'd be waiting another 2 years for another. I need more performance. I want more performance. Okay, I want. Shit. God damn. I want my system to be able to hit at least the monitor's refresh rate. That's nice. You know, like 170. 170 is nice. Yeah, this one's red. 170 frames is nice. You know what I mean? If it can consistently do that, and I wanted to because then I'm paying all this money for this stuff. I wanted to, you know, 16 potentially. I don't know what it's going to be, but potentially another $1,600 for a GPU. Hopefully 16. They might increase the price. I have no idea, but I'm definitely getting me a 5090. Okay, things are now back to normal. Nothing's like crazily overpriced or anything like that. A lot of stuff is in store. However, I do want a Founders Edition, and I really just can't find that on Best Buy. Best Buy is the ones that are selling it, but I can't find it on Best Buy. So let me see. Where are all the RAMs at? Here they are, right here. So all this AMD stuff is gonna get sold. I'm just gonna do some copying and stuff, and I'm selling it to make some of my money back, man. For real. I'm not gonna hold this loss like that. I'm not gonna do that. So yeah, I do like these RAMs. The Corsair Dominator, Dominator Titanium. Right, these are 6600 megahertz. Why you playing hard to get out of the thingy thing, huh? So yeah, move this out the way. What? What's up? How's it going? Say hello. You're on camera. You got boogers in your nose.
Hi.
Oh! He said hi! Hold on, let me get them. You know. Sir? Sir!
Hi.
You don't got boogers in your hands, do you? Give me your nose! Alright, let's keep it red. In memory of AMD. But yeah, so these Dominator RAMs, they look good. Okay, hopefully, come on, there you go. Yeah, so hopefully, I really like the way these look. You can see the top, it's smooth on the top too. It's really smooth. Hold on, let me try it. Yeah, it's smooth, flush. I like smooth and flush. I also don't like bright spots. I probably should have paid a little bit more attention to it, but these RAMs are definitely way more expensive. They're like $100 more compared to something of the same caliber, right? Like from G.Skill, just about. And these are 6600s. It's 64 gigs, and that was my next step. So I did my upgrade. You know, this is it. This is it. So I don't care what the 5900K does. I don't care. I don't care what it does. All right? I'm not upgrading to it. I'm not going to do anything else. I'm just going to leave it alone. And if anything, and if it's good enough, then the 16900K would be that much better. Okay? And so that's what I'm going to do. So right now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go inside of Helldivers 2, because I know with Helldivers 2, man, how long have I been capturing for? 40 minutes is crazy. I know with Helldivers 2, I mean, I think it could benefit, because the GPU isn't hitting 100%, and so I definitely think Helldivers 2 can benefit from that. Otherwise, all my other games are fine. Call of Duty plays fine. Insurgency Sandstorms plays fine. The Finals, I don't play that too much, but that plays fine. Yeah, so I don't play that many games. I gotta play Dying Light 2. That seemed fine when I was playing it. Played Left 4 Dead 2 recently. That also played fine. Okay, so yeah, Need for Speed Heat plays fine. Obviously, Call of Duty Modern Warfare plays fine. Need for Speed Unbound. All these games are playing fine except PUBG. PUBG just doesn't like AMD, in my opinion. And I don't know what's going on, because I'm seeing all these people play PUBG and they're like getting good frames. And it's like, I'm not getting the same frames. What am I doing wrong? Am I doing something wrong? Upgraded my RAM, upgraded the CPU, side graded, I would say, in a way, right? And if the game doesn't utilize the 3D cache, then it would probably perform worse than a regular 5800X 3D, because that would be higher clocked compared to this at 42, 44, 100 megahertz. So yeah, man. All right, what time is it? 12:39. Yeah, but look, this is good frames. I don't understand what they're doing. I even tried playing at 1080p. It's still not working for me, man. It's still not working for me. 1080p, lowest settings of the lowest, medium, high, ultra settings. It's still the same results. It keeps dropping down. So now I'm going to see with this. And in my experience, like I said, I've done this before with the 1700X, swapping over to the, I don't remember what it was, 9900K, I believe it was. Now I'm in the realm of getting over 100 frames consistently, compared to dropping down into the 50s like you just saw with that photo. Dropping into the 50s. I wonder if I can find another video, because I do have some captures here. Oh, this is AMD stuff. Hold on, I gotta go into Shadow Play, because that's going to be most recent. Or actually, I could probably, hold on, let me see what's going on in this one. Hold on. So 121, but I'll be getting these dips. It's fine. It'll go up, right? Like I said, it'll go up. I don't even know what I'm running here. This is with AMD. But yeah, man, like I'm saying, this is pretty good. And this is why I bought the 5800X 3D. I should just returned it. But then I was getting good frames in, what was the game? Oh shit. One of these other games I was playing too. I was getting really good frames with it, you know what I mean? In Insurgency Sandstorm, it was big. Like, because my friend, he has a 9900K and a 1080 Ti, and they're beating me, bro. He's beating me. I'm dropping down to like 108, 90 frames. He's maintaining over 150, at least 150 frames. And you start to feel it when the frames are dropping, like, whoa, what's going on? And now with the 5800X 3D, I'm beating him hard. Getting like 80, 100 frames over what he's getting. So, and it's smooth, man. Like this Insurgency Sandstorm likes the 3D cache on the chip. And that's the thing about 3D chips. In my opinion, I think this is fact. If the game doesn't utilize it, then you're not going to get any performance increase. It's just going to be the same thing. And that's the reason why I held out on buying it, because I saw the reviews. And the reviews are showing me that they're getting basically the same frames. And it depends on what games you're playing. Some games will vastly benefit from the 3D chip, like Insurgency Sandstorm. They'll benefit greatly. For other games, I don't find anything else really that benefits it, that I was really paying attention to. Because I play COD, I play some Modern Warfare 3. I used to like to play like a lot of zombies and stuff. But, me and the boys have been getting back into PUBG. And we did take a little hiatus. This is why I went from Intel, from the 9900K, I went to the 3900X. I think, because it had more cores. It was 12 cores. I'm like, Core City. I wanted the cores because I was gonna get back into content creation. Bro, that never happened. I just tricked myself. I don't know why I did that. But yeah. So now I'm gonna go and capture some gameplay of how the chip is performing, and some games, not all the games, man. Like I'm not, you know, like PUBG and Helldivers is the two main people for me, right? Those are the games that I play. So yeah, I got a whole bunch of games I don't play. I'm like Cyberpunk. Honestly, I was waiting for a good RTX card, but honestly, with the third, with the whole path tracing now, I want to wait for the 5090. Like some of these games, the Control. I bought this game, God knows when. Years ago, I bought this game. I haven't touched it. I probably should be touching it. But I'm so into like multiplayer games, man. You know what I mean? Every chance I get, I play a game is multiplayer, and I just wanted to enjoy the ray tracing in this game. But I don't even know how it really performs with the 3080 Ti. Probably decent. You know what I mean? It's just a single player. You don't need too high of a frame rate. But with Cyberpunk, I was getting like 40. I'm like, you're close, but you're not quite there. You know what I mean? So I was waiting for a 5090 to go grab that, and that's the GPU I plan on grabbing this year. And I guess it's the reason why I went with this 14th generation i9, also to help with PUBG, because I was having issues with PUBG. And again, I think I was explaining before I got interrupted, but I did this before with the 1700X, and everybody else had the 9900K, the 7700K, whatever, and they were getting more frames than me, and I was getting all kinds of crazy dips into the 40s and 50s. And once I switched over, I was fine. While I was in the 40s and 50 frames per second, they were getting over 100, and I didn't like that. You know what I mean? So I had to switch back to Intel. It's whatever. You know, it's been a while since I've been in Intel, and I've really been chasing cores, and that's another thing too. I love my cores. I want more cores. Even though IPC really is good, but I was trying to balance things out as much as I can. More cores means better productivity, and that's what I was chasing. And so the i9 does have more cores. It has 24 cores, 32 threads, and so that's really good. You know what I mean? AMD has been beating Intel so bad because I think, in my opinion, to this day, if AMD wasn't competitive, bro, we would have 8 cores, I think, at the most. We would only have 8 cores, and now I have 24 cores here, bro. 24 cores. That's crazy. But yeah, I do feel a little shitty for buying this, because I really wanted to get the 15900K again. But PUBG, I didn't want to go all summer and months and months and months. That chip's not coming out till probably October. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna settle for this. It is what it is. This is the last of the generation. It's whatever. I don't really care. Intel doesn't like keeping motherboards around for too long. It used to be like, I think it used to be every generation or every 2 CPU cycles that you need another motherboard. I think this one here has been like 3, like the 12900K, 13, and 14. And the 14 is really a 13. It's nothing to it. It just has like 200 more megahertz on the frequency, it seems like, from what I see, So it's not anything crazy, but I'm like, you know what? More megahertz is more better. Is what it is. Let's go slide on in with the Intel system. And, this I'm definitely going to be better off now because I'm not going to be, let me pull this back up, getting 52 frames per second in PUBG anymore. That's not going to happen. Now, if it does happen, I promise you I'm returning the Intel system and I'm going to keep the AMD system if that's the case. Because PUBG, it's just this game, bro. It just doesn't like AMD. But for some reason, those other guys are playing fine. So I'm like, what's going on? Is it my motherboard? How the hell does that make any sense? All my other games play fine. I don't have anything crazy running in the background. Okay? None of y'all see the Wii mod shit. All right, relax. All right, I use this as like single player games sometimes, like Hunter Call of the Wild. I haven't used it in Cyber, so I like to like beat my games, and then when I beat them, I play them back again, but I play them with cheats. And that's I have that Game Boy thing, man. Like one of them handheld Game Boy stuff, and so like I'm playing back all the Pokemon games with cheats. I got one badge, and my Pokemon's already level 90. Like I'm ripping everybody's buttholes. All right, I'm gonna play back my Mega Man Battle Network 1 through 6, I think it was, and play that with cheats. Rip everybody's booty hole open. All right, I'm the king up in here. All right, but yeah, so I gotta beat Death Stranding. Honestly, on the page 7, I really gotta start getting back into my gaming, and it's just really finding time, honestly, because I'm so big into multiplayer, and then I get online, and then everybody's hitting me up. Yeah, man, you wanna play some PUBG? You wanna play some COD? You know, it's just like I would like to play my single player game, but I also love playing my multiplayer games more. So some of these games, yeah, I'm definitely using cheats. I just got Doom Eternal. Have not even played it yet. I'll obviously play this without cheats. No problem. Dying Light 2 Reloaded without cheats. Already beat Dying Light already. And I did play a little bit with cheats, but yeah. I got to play this. Even though it says 60 hours, my brother's the one that's been playing this. I haven't played the game. I only did the beginning of it, and then I stopped. But yeah. Yes, sir. I gotta buy Horizon Zero Dawn. There's the other one. I already beat this with cheats. I don't know. It's just if I didn't use cheats, I wouldn't have beaten it, man. You know. But the second one, I played without cheats. Like halfway through, I didn't use cheats, and I turned the cheats on. Not that it got hard, but I just want to beat it quick. I just don't want to die or anything like that too much. And again, now it's hard, but you know, I probably would not have completed it. I don't know why I was kind of falling asleep a little bit. But it's a good looking game, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm a buy the other one. I gotta play Final Fantasy. Okay, it's my shit. No cheats, obviously. So yeah, like I said, the goal is always to just play the game first, beat it without cheats, then play it again with cheats. Sometimes, not all games, and rip people's buttholes for people who really mess me up. One hit kill them bitches. This is who I am. Okay, but yeah, so I think I could definitely get a performance boost with PUBG, for sure, and Helldivers too, because it's not utilizing 100%. So, and probably a little bit of boost in Flight Simulator too. I don't know, we'll see. But for that, I really need a 40 series to get the frame generation 3. You know, or the frame generation 3, DLSS 3, which has frame generation. And that's the only reason why I would like a 40 series card. I probably should have went that route instead of a 3080 Ti, but I was in the heat of whatever. I don't really care. I'll just get a 5090 regardless, and so I can get really good frame rates with my Flight Simulator. I love my flight sims. Okay. The new one's coming out this year. I'm capping that too, for sure. All right, with the 5090, I'm gonna start playing Cyberpunk and get some decent frames out of that. But yeah, so I did do some tests with the memory. I'm getting like 68 nanoseconds, and with these RAMs, and that's with the Castle NC14. I just did this test today, but with these RAMs, it's like because it's Castle NC18. I'm looking at a good 80 nanoseconds. You know what I mean? And so this is pretty high, and I'm guessing this is going to come down to like 50 with Intel. Right? 50, 55, 60, something like that. Lower is better. All right. You can see right here. Kaz NC 14, 14, 14, 34, CR1. Bias is up to date. I don't know what else to do to cause this to happen, man. That's ridiculous. 52 frames. I swear I could have like had a video that had me dropping into those frames. It is horrible, dude. And I'm asking the boys what they're getting with their 9900K and 1080 Ti, and they're surviving over 100 with my 3080 Ti versus my 5900X or the 3D chip. Look at that shit. That's unacceptable. That is the reason why I went out and bought this. If I wasn't into PUBG like that, I wouldn't have cared. I would have still had my 3D chip. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, I wasn't really too much benchmarking in that one. See, 171, 160. This is on the upper corner. Y'all can't see that. Oh, it's so small now. It runs fine, but then sometimes it'll again dip down into the 50s. Yo, I don't have anything with that shit open. Probably not, right? No. What is this? This has to be. I don't know. Oh, this AMD capture. So this is with the 6900 XT. Yeah, you can see the little thing on the top too, and the 5900X. And let's go into more recently. Shadow Play, PUBG. I actually had issues where I think I had the goddamn beta app, man, from Nvidia that does 120 frames, and it wasn't capturing videos. Like it's a hit or miss sometimes. You know what I mean? Okay. What just shut off? Something shut off. This should shut off. Okay. Look, no, I don't think any of this stuff got posted, but I also can't see. I just record and just keep them on here. I don't post them, but I don't have any with the stuff up, man. Yeah, so I don't even know what frames I'm getting here. And these would probably be with the 3D chip. Probably not. I have no idea. What's going on here? Oh. Yeah. Oh, this one here has something. There we go. This is with the 3D chip. All right. What's this, deathmatch? Yeah, it's a deathmatch. Deathmatch, team deathmatch usually is decent. Because obviously it's like a small area, it's a small map. Yeah. Damn. Well, my body like that, man. I got my body laying like that. Yeah, but we don't really. I play when I play by myself when my boy's not on. I'll play team deathmatch, but when they get on, we play battle royale. Oh shit! This is last night. Why am I so shocked? I did so well, carried the whole team. Huh? Kind of. This other guy's pretty decent too. All right. Yeah, I don't have anything else with the shits open. Oh, I do. This one here. This is all team deathmatch. It's really the open world is where the problem lies. Yeah. All this is team deathmatch, man. I love my team deathmatch in PUBG. So they're pretty decent on the frames, and I guess I captured this for research when I put in my i9 14900K. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't really have anything. Oh, you see it's dropping down a little bit right there, 88 frames. All of that is unacceptable to me, right? I watched this other guy, Wacky Jackie something. I don't know, man. Like he's playing PUBG and he's definitely got like he's got like 600,000 subscribers. And I haven't seen him dip below like 150. And he's playing battle royale mode. So I'm like, this guy got to have like an Intel processor. But why are these other people getting good frames? You know, this really is a PUBG video, bro. You know what I mean? It's kind of a PUBG. Hold on. 5800X 3D PUBG. This one here, big city. Yeah, so this is what do you got? You got the 3D chip. He's got what GPU is this? 20 what? 2070 Super. 166 200 frames. This is actually pretty good. That wouldn't be the case with me. Yeah, see, I deleted all the videos I had too. And he's doing all the smoke. And this is one of the videos I actually saw. This is one of the videos. I'm like, oh, looking at it, like, oh, this is so cool. This is great. You know what I mean? And this was like, all right, let me go by it and see what's up. But it was still bad. Obviously, now this is the reason why. Because I swear to God, if it wasn't, I was getting good frames. I didn't drop down to 52 frames per second. Then I wouldn't have done this, man. I wouldn't have. I would just wait until the 5900K come out. Because I'm like, you know what? I've been with AMD so long. It's really time to get back to Intel and get on there and see how they're doing. But yeah, even though recently, people's stuff were crashing with this, and you know, I forgot. I think there was a CS:GO tournament, and people were blaming the NVIDIA graphics card. I think it was this. I don't know what CPU they had in their system, but I think it was the Intel CPUs because the motherboard manufacturers were pushing this shit like really hard. You know what I mean? They're pushing it hard, apparently. And for what I heard, you lose about 9% performance now if you go with the Intel Safe. It's whatever. Another thing I didn't like with the 3D chips, okay? With the 3D chips, what I don't like is that I can't overclock. Obviously, I knew that. But I also can't just lock the cores. You know what I mean? Be hard, and I guess it's probably caused degradation because they're, you know. But yeah, if you use the Intel Safe profile, then obviously it's gonna not push as hard, and this way you'll be fine. But personally, I'd return them damn CPUs. If that's the case and they're pushing too much voltage to it and stuff, and it really has degraded, probably has degraded, I'd return it. Because everything degrades, of course, CPUs degrade. It's just, they do it slowly, right? Maybe a CPU can last 50 years, 100 years. I have no idea. If you run it at stock speeds or something, right? Like let's say you don't put on the boost. It could probably last a really long time, hundreds of years. Who knows? Right? And with the boost enabled, and now you're getting from 3.5 gigahertz to 4.5 gigahertz or whatever with the boost enabled. Now maybe it's 80 years or 60 years. I have no idea the lifespan of these chips. Nobody uses them that long because by then you want to upgrade. In 10 years, you want to upgrade. It's like you need to upgrade in 10 years, right? So, yeah, this is the case with that. Anyway, man, I'm gonna get out of here. I got some work to do. Gotta go take this system out and put the Intel system in. So, yep. Yep.